Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot of Harry Potter Wizarding World news, and some of it relates to the show, and some of it relates to a Harry Potter pinball and everything in between. So I figured I would do a cumulative Wizarding World video for you all. So first things first, let's talk about the TV show. Alright, so on Tuesday, June 3rd, I was really adamant that they would go and post some more casting announcements, and it's because they didn't post anything at 9 a.m. or give or take 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern, which is when they usually made a Harry Potter post, like a random, like a meme or reel or something about the movies, whatever it was. And I was like, all right, they haven't posted anything. They're gearing up to post. There's more announcements, and lo and behold, no announcement. They just changed the hours of posting. So whatever, I was bamboozled. That's my fault. However, this has been circulating the webs on the Harry Potter Reddit page. This might be our new Ginny Weasley. So this is actress Chloe Ward, and she has recently posted stories on Instagram, one about a day after the trio was announced and another yesterday. She looks like Alistair Stout, who's playing Ron Weasley, and the second story in particular may contain a hint. What do you think? So if you swipe, there's a little castle emoji, see? So a lot of people are like, oh, maybe that's, Hogwarts Castle, and you know what? Kind of see it. She is a ginger, so at least that's that, right? They're keeping to it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was Nick Frost, who will be playing Robbie Coltrane. And honestly, what he said was really great. So he's currently doing a PR tour for How to Train Your Dragon because he's in the live action. And he says Nick Frost will remain faithful to the performance of the late Robbie Coltrane when playing Rubeus Hagrid in the highly anticipated HBO Harry Potter series, but don't expect him to be an exact copy. In a recent interview with Collider, Frost discussed how Coltrane, who played Hagrid across all 8 films, will influence his take on the Hogwarts groundskeeper in the HBO upcoming Harry Potter TV show adaptation. Frost said he is really aware of what went before him in terms of Coltrane's amazing performance, but made it clear he is never going to copy his work. I'm going to try and do something not different. I think you have to be respectful to the subject matter, but within that there's a scope for minutia, I guess is how you say the word. I always read Hagrid as he's like a lovely, lost, violent, funny, warm child. I think the beauty of being able to do a book a season means I get to explore that a lot more, and I can't wait. So isn't that just funny how, Nick Frost says, respectful to the subject matter, but who was also announced the same day that Nick Frost was? Don't you just find that a bit too on the nose? It's like, I'm going to be respectful to the source material. I'm not going to copy Hagrid word for word, but I'm still going to do my best and, be as respectful as possible. And then, lo and behold, you still have this bullshit. Which, by the way, let's just look at a post that was made a day ago. And you can see, recast Snape, recast Snape. We want book accuracy, recast Snape. Let's just keep going down the line. Recast Snape, not my Snape, not my Snape, not my... Look at this. You see this? You see how this is? Not my Snape, not my Snape. Do you see this? How, it's not going away anytime soon. These people are very adamant that they do not like the Snape. And you know what? I fully agree with them. Hell yeah, it's not my Snape. I don't know who the hell Snape that is. Wild. Anyway, let's move on to some more Harry Potter news, because Tom Felton to play Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway, which is really, really cool. And I gotta be honest, it's the one thing I would go see The Cursed Child for. Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy, because the play itself, the script is garbage, right? There's nothing to fix. The script is just trash. It makes no sense. It's bad. However, I've heard nothing but great things about everything else. So the music, the acting, the special effects, the settings, the costumes, everything is great, but you can't fix a shitty plot. So people love the play because of everything else, but the plot is still the plot and it's garbage. So he actually did a little bit of a promotion, and then, I say, he looks great. Good for him, So here are some promotions I wanted to share with you guys. So they first made this announcement, which was pretty damn cool, right? And then they made this one. There's, the Cursed Child music and all that.
Scared Potter.
That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, Scared Potter. Yes. So, he was on, NBC talking about it and all that. I'm assuming that's this Today Show, right? NBC, I think. Whatever it is. People are like, I'm going back to go and watch The Cursed Child. It's convincing. People are like, heck, I would probably go see it if the play wasn't super expensive and I live near, New York City and all that. I would probably go see it for sure. But, It's a bonus to bring them on. It'll bring the money for sure, 100%. Now moving right along from Cursed Child, since it is June 5th, 2025, that means the Switch 2 has launched, and officially means that the Hogwarts Legacy is now available on the Switch 2, apparently with improved visuals, faster load times, mouse control, and enhanced version of Hogwarts Legacy, blah blah blah, but nobody really gives a shit because everyone already played this game and hasn't really been back to it since. Moving right along, did you guys know that they made a pinball? Harry Potter pinball. I can't play the music because it's copyright, you know, John Williams and everything, but check out this fantastic pinball that's partnered with Jersey Jack Pinball. It says the brand new pinball game has officially launched, and trust us, this isn't your average machine. We've created a game filled with enchanted ramps, mesmerizing light shows, spell-charged models, and fast flipper-fueled battles that'll leave even Death Eaters trembling. Whether you fancy yourself a champion of House Pride, a seeker of multi-ball madness, or a collector of the extraordinary, this machine was forged for you. This is fantastic, I gotta say. And then I'm gonna go and show you guys the website too, but here's just like a little bit of a teaser for it. I didn't even, like, look how cool this is. I'll probably get hit again, but like, look at this. It's beautiful animation. The artwork is gorgeous. So here's one of the pinballs. This is the collector's pinball. Now I'm gonna take you to the website, but I'm just showing you Instagram in case they have like specific pages and stuff. And then there's a Wizards edition, which is really cool. All right, let's go to the website. So here's the actual website. Freaking fantastic. So we have 3 versions, and guys, this does not come cheap. Look at these prices. So the collector's edition is $15,000. The Wizard edition is $12,000. And the arcade edition is $9,909 US. It's like, holy shit. Let's go check this one out, shall we? So they don't even show you like any details. They're just like, here, pay up, log in. That's funny. Okay. So yeah. Dude, it's beautiful. Let's see. So, okay, here we go. Look at it. We can see little bits and pieces. Interactive camera. Look at the details, though. Like, I would not buy this for, you know, it is very, very, very expensive, but it is beautifully made. Like, wow. Look at all this. Look how much details and everything. Like, honestly, guys, go check the website out if you really want to see everything, like, with all the beautiful details. Let's check the Wizard edition now. This is cool. Look at this. I like this. I kind of like this one better, maybe. I like the green, you know? Okay, so here's the differences between everything. So, Mina Lima. Oh, Mina Lima partnered with them. Very cool. Mina Lima are the graphic designers for Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. They work with Universal Studios, and they still work for Harry Potter to this day. I bet you they're probably going to work on the show. Interactive Hogwarts topper, gold mirror printed backlash. Look at all this stuff. Very, very cool. So let's see. Let's just take a look at the arcade edition. Okay. Kind of looks very similar. I really love the colors here. Like, they really pop, in my opinion. Very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful stuff. Like, congrats to them for making such a really nice pinball machine. I will be for sure following these guys, and you guys should too. Look at that. Mina Lima already follows them. Nice. Very cool. Now, I actually still have more news to talk about. So, this comes from Forbes. J.K. Rowling is a billionaire again. So I guess she lost all of her money, or like all of it, by like donating to certain charities and things, and she's still making money again. She's gone back to a billionaire. And don't forget, if you missed my KFC bucket charity talk with J.K. Rowling, go check out the video. It's on the channel. All right, the next one is that Harry Potter star Warick Davis is out of touch with the J.K. Rowling controversy. I don't tend to read the news, so they're kind of skewing this as like, oh, I don't give a shit, she's out of touch. But what Warick Davis really said was that he doesn't pay attention to the news and that she can have her own opinion and he just doesn't pay attention. But, you know, they gotta be like, oh, I'm not, you know, blah, 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 blah. So there's that. Really quick hit for you guys. Another one. So this was sent to me from Tony Agomenti on Instagram. Guest sues Universal after getting stuck on a Harry Potter ride for approximately 1 hour. Man suffered injuries on Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey lawsuit. So the complaint, which seeks damages exceeding $50,000, stems from an incident on July 2nd, 2023, while the guest was riding Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. The lawsuit claims that the guest, identified as Casey Causey, was on the ride when the roller coaster came to an abrupt stop, standing their car midair at the angle that left him tilted backward and to the right, and was stranded in this position for approximately 1 hour, after which the cart was moved to an upright position. I gotta be honest, being in an uncomfortable position and being stuck there for an hour, probably not really healthy, just saying, but I don't know if he's lying or not. So the lawsuit claims that the ride was a defective product and that Universal had a duty to maintain a safe environment for its guests. Causey is accusing the company of negligence, claiming that Universal failed to take reasonable care to ensure the safety of their ride despite being aware of similar issues in the past. As a result of the negligence, Causey suffered bodily injury resulting in pain and suffering, disability, disfigurement, medical and nursing care, treatment, loss of earnings, loss of ability to earn money, damage to property, inconvenience, aggravation of previously existing condition. Holy shit, so that's a lot. And then obviously, if you really want to check it out, you can read the entire lawsuit on this article from clickorlando.com. I'll be honest, don't know how much I believe him, but anything for a quick buck, right? Next up, check this out. Somebody did AI for the Harry Potter actors for the upcoming TV show. So that would be Hermione, Harry, and Ron when they're older. Kind of a cool thing, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty damn cool. They kind of look good when they're older for, like Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Not so bad. Alright guys, I think that's everything for the news. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Take care. Bye.